I have had CFIs that do not take the professional route and just say, hey man, you stink. I can't fly with you anymore. I can't fly today. And they say it like that and they're rude. And all I want to think about, Mr. Rude CFI, that maybe you don't even think you're rude just because you're so irritated at the situation. You just might have ruined somebody's entire love of flying that they may have had since they were a child.
It usually only takes one bad experience.
Welcome to the Aviation Mentors Podcast, the podcast that takes your dreams of flight and turns it into reality.
Sponsored by Strass Financial, financing your flight training.
For pilots, by pilots. I'm Brandon Martini, a commercial pilot and flight instructor.
And I'm Carson Vasquez, I'm a private pilot.
Whether you're a seasoned pilot or beginner with dreams of flight,
Aviation Mentors is your source for expert insights, industry trends, and inspiring stories.
So fasten your seatbelts and prepare for this incredible journey through the skies.
And stay connected with us on social media for exclusive content.
And visit our website at www.aviationmentors.com and let us be your co-pilot on this adventure.
Welcome back, everybody, to another awesome and, of course, amazing episode of the Aviation Mentors Podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. What would it be like if I didn't say that, Carson? Would it get us in a good enough mood?
No, it'd just be off.
It would be off. Like, welcome to the Aviation Mentors Podcast. I don't think that gives us right ring. Right, everybody?
No. We talked about changing our intro and outro. I was like, God, just feel off. It'd feel wrong. It's been 2 years, 3 years.
I know. Well, we've changed our like all the sound effects and the pre-recorded stuff. Yeah, Mark does a whole bunch of stuff before we even get on, and I say, welcome back.
What?
Yeah, it happens.
I'm just glad that you forgot about your little sound panel.
Oh, I know. We do have our sound panel. Carson was messing with it today. Speaking of that, I bet you I need to use it today. I wish.
There's got to be a good one.
Oh, there's got to be a good one for our topic today. I'll find it.
What are we talking about?
We are talking about CFI hygiene. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't just mean the CFI being smelly. It could also mean the student being smelly. And I have had some doozies before.
I have had students come into the flight school and they smelled like a farm. And we weren't around farms. I don't know where the smell would have come from.
We weren't at Chino Airport. We were at Riverside.
Yeah. And I have no idea why it smelled like farm animals and everything that the farm animals produce. It was awful. And I felt so bad for the CFI. So I'd usually put them with the smelliest CFI. And I felt bad for whoever cleaned the plane after.
You like my explosion?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Best I've come up with so far.
Yeah.
But you know what you can't do if you have a smelly student? You can't do it. You can't do that.
You fly with the windows open a lot more. I can tell you that.
I love flying with the windows open. It's one of my favorite pastimes.
I love taking off and landing with them too.
Yeah, it just adds a little more lift.
Just a little bit more. It's like little baby wings.
I don't think so, but it might. All right, cool. So, have you ever had a student, or I mean, you're a CFI, but have you ever had somebody who you had to go fly with that was smelly?
Absolutely, I did. I split time with the dude that smelled like a farm.
Did you?
Oh, it was awful. I split 1 hour with him.
What was his first name?
I can't say.
Okay, what did it start with?
An E.
An E?
Yeah.
Wasn't it Edwin?
No, I think it was
Eric?
Ethan? It was Ethan.
I don't know. There's a whole bunch of names that start with E's. I bet you it was one of the three. I think I know which one it was now.
I think you do too.
I think it was one of those three names.
He was a problem student.
Oh, yeah, it was him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was him. He was also young. Wasn't he like 18 or 17 or something?
I have no idea how. And then his parents came in and they also smelled like.
Did they really?
It made a lot of sense.
I mean, I understand if you're like a teenager, because he was a teenager, he's like 18. I understand teenagers smell. Like they go run around.
In high school, you want to get the girls.
I know, but they
want to smell nice.
I will tell you, having a teenage boy, I walk into his room and it smells like teenage boy with all of his little friends that run around there. It just smells different in his room than it does mine. I mean, I take like at least a shower every morning, if not a shower in the morning and at night.
That's what I do.
Probably more often than not.
Yeah. Put on deodorant, cologne. You got to smell nice.
The whole bit.
And you definitely have to smell nice if you're going to be sharing a little cockpit with somebody.
And what boggles my mind is that student that you said you flew with, his parents smelled too. That means like hygiene was not important to them in their family. And I will actually say that if hygiene isn't important to you when you're going and flying an airplane, what is important to you? I mean, there's some
You can't
basics
take
in
care of
life.
yourself. How are you gonna take care of a plane?
You want to be a smelly person in an airplane?
Oh, dude.
I mean,
Listen,
imagine I've been on a big jet before and I've sat next to passengers that freaking stink. They're nasty. They smell terrible. You must take a shower before you go fly a plane. In a plane.
before you share any enclosed space with
Any
someone.
enclosed space.
But especially a plane, we're talking about it. In a Cessna 172 cockpit is roughly 42 inches wide. So you're sitting shoulder to shoulder with someone for an hour or more. And unlike an office, there's no escaping that.
By the way, I was really impressed by your knowledge of how wide a 172 cockpit was, and then I looked down and I saw our show notes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to make sure that's written down. That's a very precise measurement.
It was. I was.
No, but I
Which version of a Cessna 172 is exactly 42 inches wide?
Brandon, I don't think it matters. They're all about 42 inches wide.
Got it. Okay. You did say roughly. I'll give you that one.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you're sitting more than shoulder to shoulder. Sometimes you're sitting shoulder over shoulder like this,
Like,
and you're going like this.
like if we're like hooking arms and frolicking in the field, like we do when we play golf. That's what Maddie is. It's like you guys are just frolicking in the field.
That's kind of what we're doing with clubs.
She's like, I've watched you guys golf. You guys just all drive over to whoever's ball's right there, and then you all crowd around and heckle each other, and you go on and like you guys go and putt, and you guys give each other high fives and hugs, and
Yeah.
Brandon has some good news on that.
I do. I'm really excited. I've been practicing golf for, I don't know, probably really, really seriously for a year, maybe not so seriously for 2 years. And I finally got my first birdie. I was so excited on a par 4. Most
And
people
we got
get
it on video.
and we got it on video. Thank you, Nathan. Most people do their first birdie on like a par 3. And I was really stoked that I've gotten so close on every round we've had, past like 4 months.
Yeah, and he keeps calling it and jinxing himself.
I know. And this day I was like, I'm not going to do this. I don't even care. It's just, and Scotty looked at me and was like, hey, Brandon, is this your birdie shot? I was like, shh, don't tell anybody. And it was a far birdie shot. It was like 10 feet. No, it was maybe further than 10. It might have been like
It was like
14, 15 feet. Yeah. So I was really excited about getting that birdie. But that has nothing to do with smelly people.
No, we just get
Cockpit.
sidetracked.
We do get sidetracked. But I did get my first birdie, so I'm pretty stoked. So if anybody else is a golfer, you know how special that was. I know I got my first par a long time ago, and I finally got my first birdie. Now I'm getting more pars. You know that I got 0 pars on Friday? I looked at it. All of them were bogeys.
Oh, we all sucked on Friday.
It
That
wasn't very
was
good.
terrible.
Except for one birdie.
Speaking of golf, am I golfing at Aero Summit?
Yes, you are.
Are you golfing at Aero Summit?
I'm golfing.
Are
at
there
Aero
any
Summit.
spots open at Aero Summit?
There's a whole bunch of golf spots open at Aero Summit. Unfortunately, we don't have as many people wanting to do that event as I expected, but we still have like 6 weeks before Aero Summit or 5 weeks before Aero Summit. So I think we'll fill it up.
We have to invite you.
The show is coming together really well. We've got quite a few attendees, a lot more than we did registered.
I know it's packed.
Prior.
And I know we're not giving out as many freebies because it was packed beyond belief last year.
It was. So I'm hoping we'll see everybody there this year. Reminder, it is May 20th through 22nd. I finally got it right. I've been calling it the day after on
We
both.
only had a year to prepare that one.
I know. I think it's because last year was the other date.
21st through 20th.
Yeah.
Third
We're not
day.
saying that out loud, though. Beep. Carson just got beeped. You said the wrong date. Okay, back to our discussion on smelly
people.
smelly people. But yeah, I mean, people need to have some basic respect. And what do? Like, that's not an easy conversation to have. If you have a student or you have a flight instructor that smells bad,
It's not an easy conversation
to have with anybody.
bring up to anyone. No.
What if you're on a big plane and you have to tell your flight attendant, by the way, this guy smells really, really bad. What are they going to do at 35,000 feet in the sky?
The general rule is you don't point something out to someone unless they can fix it in like 5 minutes. Like don't point out someone's acne, but if they have a huge white head that's like blowing up, you can be like, hey, you should probably take care of that. It's kind of gross. But you don't say, hey, your face is fugly. That's not something you could just bring up. So if they can't,
I bring it up to you all the time.
I know, but you're different. But if someone's collar's messed up, you can bring that up. Right?
Yeah, you
And
can.
that's easy. Just like you can go fix it. But when someone's got a deep rooted issue, how do you address that?
Well, I'll tell you this first, Carson. If I ever walk into a room and don't smell good, please tell me immediately because I will literally leave and go get deodorant.
I know you keep it in your car for a reason.
I
Or
keep
your
deodorant.
desk.
I actually keep deodorant in my desk. I keep deodorant in my car. I
Your
keep
desk.
deodorant in my bag for the gym, and I keep deodorant in my house. All the places just in case you need it.
You're starting to get the old man smell. The mung beans.
No, I am not getting the old man smell. I'm
Yeah,
not even
you
40
are.
yet. I mean, I take hygiene a little. Maybe there's no such thing as too seriously for hygiene, but I take hygiene very seriously. I think you need to be clean. I actually have hand sanitizer. I've had hand sanitizer in my car before it was cool in COVID times. Like literally for 20 years, I've had it in my car and pump
Before it was cool.
before it was cool. Back to this though. I mean, if somebody smells, you can't really tell them
No,
if you're in
it's
like
distracting.
if you're in a big airplane, but if you're in a small cockpit, you probably need to deal with it the first time. And then on the second time, because the first time, okay, maybe they came from the gym and they were running late, and although they should have taken a shower at the gym like I always do, maybe they're running late or something and they had to get there, and maybe they just ran out of deodorant. Maybe they're feeling all self-conscious about it anyways, and it's a one-time thing. If it's a one-time thing, okay,
You gotta
suck it up,
yeah.
buttercup. You gotta just deal with it.
When it's a persistent issue, if I was a CFI, I would not want to be the bad guy to address that. I would want someone on the school level to address it. Like the manager, like the flight school manager.
I would say, yeah, I would say that ask the flight school manager to talk to him.
But how should they address it?
I would bring somebody into my office as a corner.
I would be outside.
You're right. I might go outside. I might not bring. No, I would give them the respect, even though they don't really smell. And I would probably tell them something along the lines of, "Hey, I just want to give you a heads up. I know it's a little bit embarrassing now in this conversation, but I've had some complaints about hygiene, and I just want to make sure that you take care of yourself before you come into the flight school. I know you might have to go to the gym or you might be doing something right before, but just please make sure that you put on some extra deodorant before you come in. It's bothering a few people, and I don't want to call them out. I just want to let you know. That way you can solve it because we love having you as a student here, and you're fantastic and all these other things, and it really will make that student feel better." So if you notice, I do the compliment
I was
sandwich.
about to bring that up.
It works out really, really well if you do the compliment sandwich. You start off with, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" You give them the horrible news in a really gentle way, but you make sure that you're really direct about it, and you solve the problem for them at that same exact time. You don't just come at them with a problem, you come at them with a solution, and with assumptions that it's not their fault. Like, you come at them with assumptions like, "Oh, they just didn't realize it."
Because
Because
they just had Indian food right before.
I love Indian food,
I do
but
too,
there's
but
possibilities that happened. And then you have to finish it off with being very, very, complimentary, because otherwise you're gonna tell them this and they're never coming back to the school.
then they go smell up someone else's plane.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No, not as the owner or manager.
You know what time it is, Carson?
Time's up, Brandon.
It's time to talk about one of our favorite companies.
Which company would that be?
Aviation Mentors is excited to be sponsored by the one and only Stratus Financial, dedicated to supporting the next generation of future aviators.
You know, Stratus Financial really understands the financial challenges that students face in pursuing their aviation dreams. That's why they offer student loans specifically tailored to aspiring pilots.
With competitive rates and flexible repayment plans, Stratus Financial helps take your aviation education to new heights.
So go visit their website today at www.stratus.finance. Just to be clear, that is not .com, it's .finance. And embark on your journey towards a sky full of possibilities.
Carson, it's time to get back to what we do best,
The show.
the show.
Now, if you're a CFI, you need to take that same exact way as a professional person. I have had CFIs that do not take the professional route, just say, "Hey man, you stink. I can't fly with you anymore. I can't fly today." And they say it like that and they're rude. And all I want to think about, Mr. Rude CFI, that maybe you don't even think you're rude just because you're so irritated at the situation. You just might have ruined somebody's entire love of flying that they may have had since they were a child.
It usually only takes one bad experience.
I mean, and that would be a really bad experience. As much as we all hate smelly people, me being one of the biggest haters of smelly people, you need to really, really, really be gentle with people, especially in aviation. They are very, very opened up to you. especially when you're with a if you're a brand new student and you get in an airplane with somebody you don't know or you barely know 3 or 4 hours in, you literally have been trusting this person with their life. Every time you get into that airplane,
And when you're farther along, you've been trusting with your life
longer.
longer, as well as open up. You guys talk in the cockpit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, especially when you start getting on cross countries and
Yeah, it becomes
there's a little bit of downtime. You're just kind of talking.
Friend.
Oh, yeah, you turn into friends usually.
You really do. But it's a distraction, I think, overall, right? You don't want your CFI or vice versa, your student, to be distracted by a smell, a look, if you're not put together. That shakes confidence, especially if you're not put together and someone brand new is coming to fly with you for the first time. And,
Oh, as a flight instructor, you need to be put together. I don't subscribe to this thing where you got to wear the epaulets and all that other stuff. But
no.
but you should be put together. I mean, wear slacks or nice jeans and make sure you have shoes on. Make sure. And I used to be the flip flop flyer, but I own the company. I can do whatever I wanted. Now my feet get too cold. Uh, but you need to be wearing a collared shirt of some
I
sort.
mean, we talked about the guy, the CFI that was wearing pajamas.
Oh my God!
I always like
believe
episode
that guy.
16. I think.
We should revisit that. That guy crashed one of my airplanes wearing pajamas to school. Oh, that guy was terrible. I wonder if he flies for anyone right now. Okay, with Podcast Masters, we could not find it. I really tried to look, and apparently there's a lot of people with that guy's name along the U.S., and I tried looking up state of California, and we would have had to click like 50 people without me remembering his middle name or looking it up. So I don't know, but if he's flying still, that scares me.
Crashed my favorite plane.
I know he did. Well, he forgot to put the gear down as a flight instructor. I should have let him go at that point, and then...
You didn't let him go after that?
No, I gave him another chance.
That's crazy.
Well, I take that back. I gave him another chance. I did let him go after that. I gave him another chance on the pajama thing.
Oh, okay.
After I told him not to wear pajamas, and he came in wearing pajamas. And then he ended up crashing the arrow, and I should have fired him with the pajamas. I fired him I gave him a week leave, and then he came back for a few days, and then I thought about it, and I was like, I have to fire this guy. What does that say?
No way.
Yeah. So,
That's gotta be gone.
I mean, but I had to also have like the evidence on why I need to fire him.
I
Otherwise,
can't
I'm
imagine your
assuming.
insurance would cover it anymore.
It would.
Doesn't that jack up your rates?
Oh yeah, rates went up.
We should talk about insurance later.
Yeah, we are talking about insurance later.
You're not supposed to say that. That was my lead up. That was my gentle, subtle
today.
foreshadowing.
Not today. We're not. We should talk about it. If it is a male versus female dynamic, how do you feel that might cause issues, Carson?
I don't think it would, unless it was a female CFI or female student, because I think a female CFI to a male student who smells, girls got better noses.
I don't know. I have the
I
best
definitely-
nose in the world.
Okay, bloodhound. So not everyone could be you. I think just in general,
You know what? I want that to be my name in your phone now. Bloodhound.
for a lot of reasons. No, but I think there could just be medical reasons, conditions or medication, and there are some medications out there that genuinely just make someone smell.
Or people have a genuine a disposition to not smelling great. I know my dog has a disposition to not smelling great, and I have
If you
to get
spend that time around your dog.
that damn dog cleaned every week right now with special shampoo that costs $70 for shampoo.
What?
Yeah,
You-
I don't even want
Is
him
there
around me.
insurance?
I like petting him all the time, and then when he smells, I'm like, oh, my hand smells now. I can't pet him.
That's
bad.
gross.
I know it is. That's why it's clean now once a week.
Once a week?
Once a week.
That's a lot of money to that dog.
I know. I'm gonna start cleaning him every other week after he's done with his treatment
You
cycle.
live next to the ocean. Can't you just dip him?
No, that doesn't work. I would like that though.
Figure that work.
Yeah.
But what about when someone smells not just in general, but like a specific odor? Like, what if they come in smelling like marijuana?
Oh, well,
So that's another.
if they come in smelling like marijuana, it's kind of a serious issue. I've actually had this issue with people that worked at my front desk before, several people. And I would have to tell them, hey, when you work the front desk, I really don't care what you do on your free time. I absolutely
You're not a
hate,
pilot.
hate the smell of marijuana. I don't like it.
It smells like skunk.
I mean, it doesn't even smell like skunk to me. It's just like, I don't know. Like when I was in high school, maybe I liked the smell of it every once in a while, or right out of high school. And now I hate it. It just bugs me so much. It bugs me as much as cigarette smell. And that's also another thing. Somebody could walk in smelling like an ashtray, and you're going to have a conversation like, hey, it's bothering me. Now, if they smell like marijuana, that's a big issue. Like, you're not allowed to smoke weed
as a pilot.
As a pilot.
But what if they're just coming in as a passenger? Yeah, if they're doing a demo flight.
I would have a lot longer if they're coming in for a demo flight as a passenger or something. I mean, not really a passenger, kind of. I would have a long conversation before and make sure they're not high, because you're not legally allowed to go fly them if they're high. If they are high, you have to cancel the demo flight and tell them the reason. And then the second thing is, if they're not high and maybe their car smells, I would have the conversation at the end and say, hey, FYI, FAA doesn't allow that. I don't know if you were just in your friend's car that happened to smell like a lot of weed or whatever it might be, but cannot.
That smell travels. Imagine they get in your cockpit because you determine that they're not high, right? In whatever way.
Yeah.
Then you get ramp checked. Who's the FAA going to look at? They're not going to care about your passenger, not just like, they're going to look at you.
That's true.
And that's going to be an issue for you.
I didn't think about that part. You know what? You're probably right. I would probably
say
take them in there.
If they smell anything like any sort of drug, don't let them in.
Say no way.
Don't let them reschedule for a time that they don't smell like that. They're not under the influence. That's guaranteed.
And I think that's a pretty easy conversation. It's not the smelly thing. It's like, hey, your habits outside of this are going to impact.
There's laws, buddy. There's regulations I have to follow.
Yeah. And I don't want to get in trouble.
And it's always nicer when you can blame something on regulations.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's way easier that way.
Yeah.
So have those conversations early. But if somebody smells like cigarette smoke, I think it's disgusting.
I think that the smell of weed is way worse.
It is way worse, and it lingers and all that other stuff. Now, if somebody smells like a cigar, I'm going to be like, come with the cockpit with me.
Oh, classy.
Yeah, it's classy. Yeah.
I got my hanger after.
Yeah, let's go have a cigar after. For my four cigars a year that I have.
For Christmas or birthday?
No, not even. I don't smoke cigars.
Just randomly happen.
They just randomly happen, yeah. Normally with my friend Steve. He was like, we're at Hot Rods and just, let's go have a cigar. Sure. Sounds good to me.
That smell can just go away and wash off.
Nah, it doesn't go away that easily. You have to wash it.
You have to go shower. But I mean, I think that smell of weed just permeates.
Exactly. Well, I think we've talked enough today about smells. I'm wondering if you actually enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment, share, all the things below.
Don't say anything.
No, if you didn't, please tell us how much you hated it.
No, just not in the comment section. It hurts
No, I want it in the comment section. I want to know if you have ever experienced somebody in the cockpit that smelled absolutely atrocious. I also want to know. Yeah, I want to know if you smelled somebody sitting next to you on a Boeing 737 that smelled absolutely horrendous. Leave it in the comment section below. Ugh. Can't even imagine. I'm just kidding. Smelly people. That's the reason why I like to sit in first class, Carson.
I tell you, I had this lady. She was like huge, like 450 pounds. And it was a Frontier flight. The only time I've ever flown Frontier.
And sat next right to you?
Sat right next to me. And then she decided after she buckled in that was the time to start taking off her big winter coat. Hit me in the face with it. And she pulled out a foot-long tuna sandwich from Subway in the airport. Which, why would they sell that at the airport, first of all? That's awful. My eyes are watering thinking about it. And she smelled this tuna sandwich, and she opened it before we took off. So my smell was still perfectly fine. You have a sound effect for that? Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's the what? Oh, it was awful. So, I think the closing line should really just be, this can happen to anyone, anywhere, any kind of plane. Oh my good Lord. Don't let you be the one happening. Ooh. Terrible. I forgot about the soundboard. How extensive it is.
Are you serious?
It's gotten better. We need some new ones, Mark. add them over to us, please. Start looking for some awesome ones that are like new sound clips from social media.
Just make sure they're clearly labeled so Brandon can find them.
Yes.
Really quick.
Really quick. All right. Well, thank you everyone for listening to the smelliest episode we've ever recorded today. This was a lot of fun talking about this. I hope you have as much fun listening as we did talking. Don't forget, I mentioned it earlier in an episode, Aero Summit is coming May 20th to 22nd, 2026 at the JW Marriott Turnberry in Ventura, Florida. I am so excited to see you there. It is coming very soon. We are going to have panelists. We're going to have awesome people for you to see. We have, of course, the one and only golf tournament, and you're going to be able to network extensively. I know that NAFI's got a track for flight instructors. We've got things for new and upcoming pilots. So you can learn more about the industry and hopefully connect with some airlines and maybe get a job in the very near future. So I'm hoping you, as a pilot, as a future airline pilot, or of course, our main audience as a flight school owner or manager, will be there at Aero Summit 2026. Again, May 20th through 22nd at Ventura, Florida at the Marriott Turnberry. We're hoping to see you there. If you'd like to reach out to either one of us, you can reach us on our emails, brandon@aviationmentors.com, Carson @ or for producer Mark, it is producer @. Don't forget to hit like, follow, subscribe, share, all the things you're supposed to do on social media. It is a huge part of growing our show, the social media community, and of course, helping other pilots find us. So thank you so much for being with us today. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you, everyone. As we wrap up for the day, remember, we're here to guide you in your aviation journey. So fly safe and enjoy the ride.
See ya.